Right, good morning. We are QE2. So I've only got probably about this session and another session at the QE2 before the pike season finishes. Just with me and work, I'm just not going to be able to get out to get any more done. So I always said I wouldn't deadbait. There's nothing worse than just sitting around in the freezing cold. But I said, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. I'm just going to sit around for 30 minutes. If nothing's happening, move on. I brought my lure rod with us so I can keep myself active and keep warm. But yeah, so I bought this flatten ledger float rig, and I've just got a Joey mackerel on there. So I'll just cast this out and see what happens. I've already plumbed to death. Um, I'm not gonna like chuck it out. I'm just putting it right in front of us. So I know there's some reeds here to my left, and I've seen quite a bit of little silver fish just swimming around here. So I'm kind of guessing that if they're here, there might be a nice pike in the area. So yeah, that's just floating nicely there. So I just need to put my bank sticks in for that. I bought a new one, which I thought would be alright for my feeder fishing, and I thought, oh, they might be alright for this, but it was just a cheap thing off that Team U. It was shite. So I've just got these. I'll do the job of Team U again. So it is quite windy today. I think about 36 km/h winds coming from the west. So I'm hoping these trees around here are going to keep me quite sheltered. So you're just looking at the floor and just putting my stick in. Oh. I mean, I do like float fishing in the spring, and as you see at the beginning of this video, there's some flowers starting to come on the trees. So that's an early sign that the winter's nearly over. Which I'm pretty happy about because I'm not a fan of the winter. So once this pike fishing's all done, I will be doing some other type of content. So I just got into course fishing last year because I got stuff given to us off friends. So I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. Why not? And I really enjoyed it, and the Ben enjoyed it as well. So I will get some course fishing done because I've just joined the Crampton One Spec Angling Club, or should I say One Spec and Crampton Angling Club. So they've got a couple of carp lakes and course lakes not far from where I live, which is a bonus. That means I'm saving some money this year when I'm going fishing. I also didn't get much fly fishing done last year, just because I was too into the course fishing side and carp fishing side. So I will try and get some of that down. My local water's just shut down sleeping trout fisheries. It's where I caught my first trout on the fly, and it was on a black snake 3 years ago. So it's a shame that's closed down, but it was just that closed down due to demand. There wasn't a lot of business getting there. So you'll see us up at Chatting and up at Thrunton, hopefully Nitsley Mill. Where else? Oh, Sweet Hope Laos. So yeah, as well as me sea fishing, I'll be getting some of the sea fishing in. I think if I've got the time and I haven't like overdone myself, I want to try and target a sea bream, which reading information about it, it's best caught anywhere from May onwards, just before winter. But it will be off the shore, so I'll be looking at the skiers, the rocks, even the beach would be a bonus. So yeah, the conditions today for the pike fishing probably isn't ideal at the minute. It's very bright. There's where we are. There's what should I say? Yeah, where we are. There's no cloud cover, so it's just sun on the water. It's difficult to see the float just over there. Am I confident of catching a pike on the float today? Not really. It's the first time I'm doing it, so it is trial and error. But all I'm catching is jacks at the minute. I think my biggest pike was, well, jack. Let's say it was probably, oh, what was it? It was for 86, 87 centimeters, just under a meter. Um, so yeah, right. But I'll stop waffling on. I'm gonna, I'm gonna get me lure rod on while I'm waiting, and just keep an eye on this float. So hopefully, if I don't catch anything on the float, if I can cast the lures near it, someone might try and get on the lure. So yeah. Right, so packed up from this area, nothing's happening. So I'm gonna walk around there and try to get somewhere somewhere over there. I know that can be a pike hot spot over there because I've caught a few there. Uh, Ideally, I wanted to try and hit that spot there, but there's a guy in a bivvy, so I won't disturb his swim. So I'll just head up to the top. I think I've got three Joey Mackerels left. Um, so I think I'm just going to do that at three different spots. Keep on moving. So get the gear up and start walking. Right, so this is how I've got my dead bait rigged up. So I've got a treble hook, trace treble hook, bait elastic around the top. This time I've kept the head on. Last time I had to cut the head off. I've just stabbed some slices in it to let the juices and the oils come out. So we'll see if having the head makes a difference. I'm just going to plonk it right in front of us. Let's try and get back up here. And I think I'll get my seat out for this one. I brought my little stool, so I've just got my backpack because I like to travel light. I thought if I'm lure fishing, I don't want to be carrying loads of gear. So get my stool down. Just watch this floor. I'll come back to you if there's anything. Right, so that bait's been in the water at that same spot for about 35 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reel that in, and I want to try and cast it a little bit further out. Nothing's nibbled at it. So let's see if they're going a little bit deeper. Helps. So I'll probably chuck that about 20 yards further. I'll give it another 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna, because I've got 2 joeys left, I'm gonna head further back the way I came, but try and hit a couple of different spots. And all in between the lake, there's a bit of a floor where some bait fish could be held up. Just trying to look at the signs of it, of what today is like, and what's the best conditions to fish pike at this time of year. So it wasn't that long ago where it was about a month ago. This lake was pretty flooded. Uh, so the pike would have loved that. The temperatures were low. Yeah, again, they would have loved that. Recently, that flood has disappeared and it's back to its normal, what I would say, normal level. And we've had a bit of warmer weather where the pike don't really like the warmer weather. So I have been trying to aim for like reeds where baitfish have been like could be hiding, and the the pike, the lazy pike, even the jacks could just be waiting. Um, but yet again, it's a sunny day as well. It's not really an overcast. So is today in my favour? I'd probably say 60%. It's not just for dead baiting. However, what do I prefer at the moment? Do I prefer dead baiting, or do I prefer fishing the lures for the pike? At the minute, I definitely like fishing the lures for a pike. It's I feel like it's more productive. It's a it's a bit of more of a sport where this I find as pleasure angling, which is fun. Which is fine if you like pleasure angling, and I do. But I find it more effective on this particular water lure fishing and just constantly being on the move, going on the hunt for that pike. But yeah, like I say, this is just my opinion, my thoughts. Um, would I give it a go again? I might give it a go again. I'll probably give it a go late next season when the next winter comes in. Yeah, but yet again, I'm only using mackerel joeys. I know there's other baits like smelt, sardines. I think sardines were well here. I think Ryan from Northeast England, when he was here, I think he was using sardines and he managed to catch two. You know what it is? He didn't even catch them two on a dead bait. He caught them on the lures. So obviously, is it the smell from the dead bait that might have attracted it? Oh, I'm in. I'm in. Oh, as it came off. Fuck's sake, it came off. I can't believe that. Can't believe it. Oh, no, that's probably not going to happen again. So it wasn't too far from the floor either. It was just right next to it. Sometimes where there's one, there can be another. Right, guys, that's I'm on the last cast now. The dead bait has just moved spot because nothing was happening after that take on the lure. Um, so I've probably spent the majority of the day dead baiting, and I haven't used the lure as much. But like I said earlier, me personally, my preference, I like to use lures and walk around and hunt for the fish. I find it more um, what's the word? You're going to benefit more of actually trying to hook into a fish, unlike dead baiting. Like dead baiting is a pleasure man, pleasure man's fisherman's. I can't even get the words out. It's pleasure fishing to me, just sitting and waiting. Where for my pike, I like to walk around, cover the distance, try different try different lures, see what's working, see what's not working, and it keeps us warm, especially in the winter months. Not too bad now when it's the end of winter and going into spring. Um, the weather's all right, but it's not for me. I will try it again next year. Um, give some different baits a go, but we'll see what happens. So today is Monday. I don't even know what the date is. So Friday, I'm next up. I'll get some another fishing video for you. Or it'll probably be a course on carp fishing video. It's been a while since I've done that, but since joining the One Spec and Cramlington Angling Club, it just gives us the opportunity to go and see some new ponds. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll check my gear tonight when I get home to see what I've got, what I need. Is it going to work? I think I should be all right. I've got some frozen red maggots in the freezer, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, whatever. Leave a comment. I appreciate everyone watching and all the subscribers subscribing. Even just getting one extra subscriber means a lot. Of just means I can keep on. I'll keep on posting videos. And but thank you very much for watching and take care. Bye.